Okay, this is part 2 of 2 parts, I guess, of the rant of the season finale of season 14 of Doctor Who. Sorry, not season 14. It's now supposed to be season 1. It is season 1 before it was named series. Okay, it's season 1. It's episode 8. It's the big finale. I just started the rant yesterday. And I had to go into the sun because it was a beautiful day. I am Fiona Rocky from Fiona Rocky Entertainment. Please support me with a like, a share, follow me, and become a patron. And tell others how good I am. Also, I will advertise world peace. I will travel around the world and I will try to make world peace. And you can support me with that also in a lot of possible ways that I will tell you very shortly. But let's come back to the rant. We left at 10 minutes 20. I will try to be more on point with the timestamps. Also, this shit is legal in Germany since, I don't know, May or something like that. So don't catch me on that. Okay, it's just something to smoke. So, okay, we were at 10:20 and we have all this fucking shit with the time window going on, with time not being memory, also memory not being time, because it's just not, can't just say it. It's like a dog is a pizza and a pizza is a dog. I mean, that even doesn't make more sense than time is memory and memory is time, because you can make pizza out of dogs and you can put pizza into a dog. Yeah, it works more than this line of the Doctor. So okay, we are at 10:20 and yeah, it's pretty shameful. At this point, Sutekh is the worst. He's literally the worst of all the Pantheon guys, and he's supposed to be the strongest. Toymaker and Maestro, they were able to do anything. They could go anywhere. Toymaker had his own dimension, like infinite ones of those. And Maestro was just straight out magic. But Sutekh is just a dog who can kill. It's a shame. So we will continue. Also, it's totally clear that by the big ones of those, by the rules of this series, because there ain't none, but by the one we have to assume they are in place at the second they are followed by, later onwards not so much. Yeah, these rules, after these rules, there are 3 sutekhs, because the one Doctor and Drew are fighting right now. The first one from the original TARDIS, so the original sutekh, they are fighting a copy right now. And also in the Remember TARDIS, there is a version of Sutekh, like deeply remembered version in this TARDIS. They will leave it in 46. No question asked whatsoever. They will just leave it there. It's crazy TARDIS. Anyone can fly. It's good. It's good. So, it's not. It's fucked up. Fucking stupid. Okay, let's go. Okay. Yeah. So now Sutekh is killing everything and stuff, but they escape with the monitor from the time window. Apparently, it's totally enough to take one monitor. That seems to be the core and the heart and the hard drive and the working RAMs and everything. Everything the time window can do, literally. I mean, without the 3D, we are standing in a room, it's all 3D. But you have the time window in a frame. It's a simple monitor. It is a monitor, literally a monitor. And they can take it, and it's now they have it's like in the original series, classic. Tom Baker did a dirty one. Out of the sudden, he did a Deus Ex Machina. And of course, always TARDIS was Deus Ex Machina, so he just was sending him into a time tunnel, to eternity, to his own death. And I assume you will be getting some 1,000 years old. And I think, if I remember correct, and I think you just died and I closed this time tunnel now and it's fine, episode's over. So this was good to get that back, very good thinking, but that's a big but. Yeah. TARDIS taking off, TARDIS not working, normal boring shit, we play with some tension in the room, lots of fan service, different screwdrivers. Yeah. So I do not expect this thing to explode. I do not expect to do anything else than bring them to the perfect place. So it's burning a bit, it's a bit of music, it's a bit of we doing action, but it's nothing really. It's 60 seconds of nothing. Just playing around with the requisites, with the props, and holding stuff. But you get established, we have the rope. Here's the rope, the very, very important rope, the rope to defeat Sutek, we have it here, and we connect two tables. There's literally no tension on the rope. The rope is also not conducting anything. It's just, I put the rope on this place, wongel, 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 and slightly put it on this place. And this is an action the Doctor is actually doing here. It was like the actor was like, what shall I do? I don't have any lines that show what I do, what can I do? Yeah, we want to introduce the rope and the glove back from Church on Ruby Sunday, where we also established that Ruby is a totally magical being. And that you know something about it, and that this is very, very sad, and it's also special because the mother saw you, and the blue box, which did not happen, nothing of it. Nothing of it is real. The showrunner just fucked us over. He was like this very, 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 very bad writer who were announcing the same shit over and over again just to in the end say, nah, it's different ending, you were misleaded because you believed in it. Fuck you, mate. Like, really, fuck you. What's wrong with you? You don't do that. Don't do it, because after that I will never give my heart to you again. I will be super cautious if even watching anything. It's super sad. You just messed it up. The trust we gave in you. I'm not a native speaker, so what is the word? When you have illusions and they get destroyed and you get de-illusioned, is that the word in English? Is this a word? Enttäuscht, we say in German. And this is what parents say when they're really brutal with their kids, but don't hit them. I'm very enttäuscht of you, showrunner. I really are. So okay, 11:30. Thank you, Machina, Deus Ex Machina. So they did the Deus Machina once. It was like, oh no, in the classic series. It was like sutekhs undefeatable. Oh no, what the fuck can we do? Wait, I have 20 seconds to do this. He's in the time tunnel, he can't do anything now. But he's God and he's no, he can't do it. Oh my god, you defeat me, no! That was classic Sutek, by the way. And now they're all happy, TARDIS is flying.
It's a molecular bond. It's like intelligent rope. Intelligent glove.
Explain a bearing, the rope and the glove. Okay, you have to imagine, this is 11:50. It is 11:50, it is. And in the episode, and they have everything, all the tools they need to kill Sutek. They need a glove, a rope, and a random opportunity to open a time vortex. If they want to make that death, like minus and minus is plus, yeah, it's not, but of course it is. If they want to do that, they also need a TARDIS flying through the time stream with open doors, which they have. They are in a TARDIS which can fly through the time stream. They have everything they need right here. You just need to go to sutek 1150, okay? Rope him like the dog he is, obviously. That's also the noises. Maybe this does make sense, and it's even not true. Really dark, and I can talk as more like telepathy. Whatever sutekhs racial. I didn't even say that word. I didn't even say that. He's like Oliseriakinik Bok Wagdek, like something like that. It's an alien race, and they get old and they're super powerful.
What was the first day we met? I'm so sorry.
Okay. The doctor is really saying this line, the rope and the gloves, this was the first day we met. Okay. First off, how could she forget? This is literally the save the day props. So this is a line for everybody who did not saw or did not remember, but it is placed conveniently here. So as if he is really saying it to Ruby, but nobody would. Nobody, because then you would have to think that your opposite person has dementia. Why would you?
You've got to stabilize. So without the time and stabilize, we go cooking. That screen is holding the TARDIS together.
Okay. So what did I miss? Every season trial, they were innocent. They were all real.
Absolutely real. Every time the TARDIS would land, it would roll her out like... Okay, so the TARDIS has a perception filter, so it doesn't get noticed. It just sits there kind of unseen, because it casts a field around it at 66 centimeters exactly.
So
Okay, yeah, yeah. So, in this season, they placed the rule, immediately they did that with very, very great care, that if you do something that changes history, history is changed instantly. Ruby steps on a butterfly and is a dinosaur lady instantly, which doesn't make any sense, but the joke is working. She changed history, so humans are dinosaurs, and she was a dinosaur, and the doctor met her as a dinosaur. And it is okay that the doctor is in the middle of the paradox, always remembering the right timeline, because he was part of it at any place, and he knew what the right timeline was. But, big but. So, the doctor constantly says this memory is changing, which means he has dementia or Alzheimer, or the past is changing. Nothing in this is a lead to, oh yeah, she's just a normal person, which they tell us she isn't yet. I don't believe it. I believe the mother is fabricated totally by Ruby, and I believe all of the season finale is fabricated because of the Miss Flood narrative at the end. So that would be the one explanation why there's so much Deus Ex Machina shit just working out boring as fuck. So if somebody tells a story of a story, it is like a not so good actor that tries to act a bad actor. it's just bad. You don't see the fine nuances in it. So a really good actor acting as a bad actor is great because he really looks like a bad actor. So that's the difference. Okay, we get some explanation. But still, I said this yesterday, Ruby, the Doctor, and Mel would never have lived because Sutek was at the beginning of time also, and he did his Susan Killbot job everywhere. Everywhere.
I don't know what just did.
Okay.
Funny things happen to Sammy for you, right?
She just remembers 73 years because this is cool for fans. It does not have any impact. If Ruby later on is some form of entity, which totally would make sense. If that would be the case, that would be an interesting hint. Right now it doesn't mean anything.
People say that you can see things. So, Sutek, he used this field but used it massively. He focused his mind, created a whole new person everywhere I'd land. Perception means that she fitted in, she had character, she had history, she had the truth.
Doctor, you landed on Earth 100 times.
I think she was reborn every time. Each time the TARDIS would land, the idea of the woman gets stronger and stronger. By 2024, she was Susan Tryon. It's monumental for me.
What's she?
Oh, okay, I missed that. I missed that explanation why there was only one Susan in a given time. It's on Earth, so Sutek on Earth killed stuff later. So 2024, and from this point on he kills stuff because, quote Doctor, every time I got to the Earth with my TARDIS, I think the Susan was reborn. So this was the real Susan and there was only one. No, that does not make sense. If you want to kill everything, you just kill everything. You just place a killbot in every time zone. Apparently he did this a lot of times. And you have several killbots, why not? I mean, is there a maximum number? Can you have only 8 killbots? I don't know. But I wouldn't understand. Also, when you kill a planet or a sun system, or I mean, somewhat he is supposed to kill all the universe. Which means the Doctor must have been in this, between Tom Baker and now, he must have been in all places in the universe. All of them. Okay, does not make sense. Also, suns are not alive, so why would he even kill the suns? They are not living beings in this universe, they never were told they are. I mean, maybe they are, we don't know, maybe they have a conscience. I could imagine that. Maybe the planet also has a consciousness. They have energy fields and maybe something is going on that we cannot imagine. Stuff is possible to imagine always, but following the rules of storytelling, I as a recipient would like to be told what is alive and what is not. Because when Sutek is also stopping chemical reactions from happening, like, is he also stopping everything, like every reaction? Then time would have stopped, because time is stuff happening. Oh, mind-blowing.
John, Sutek called her an angel of death. What did she do?
So this fabricated explanation why Earth and Mel and Ruby are alive doesn't make any sense, because when Sutek kills random planet fucking 50,000 years before that, this will impact everything else, and apparently all the universe is dead, so Sutek had a time machine and he wants as much death as possible, so what is the favorite course of action? Dude. But this one thing, it's convenience, not drive. As everything in this episode. It's just a convenient plot drive to drive to a point, and it fakes himself. It camouflages himself as a story, and this is very sad. And this leads also to my first thought: is this written by ChatGPT? I'm really sorry, I am, but it feels like it. It feels like you gave the whole season to a bot who didn't know what the solution was, and gave him the mission to bring it to the solution that Ruby and her mother are just normal dicks. That is what it feels like. Okay, the doctor, we are at 13 minutes 43 seconds. The doctor is opening the doors of this Remember TARDIS, which works perfectly fine. Also would be enough to do all the shit right now. They could solve it out all now. Okay, he looks out the window and he says, the dust of death. Monologue.
Spreading all over the world.
Is spreading all over the world. That's fine. That seems to be the power of sutekhs.
It's everywhere.
It seems
No, can't you just...
takes a while to kill them all. Nothing I can do. That's a lie, because hey, we could just rope him and fly through the time vortex. Death and death is life, and we just need to fly everywhere, and he needs to surf on the time vortex. That is the solution, and nothing in between this minute, and the end is happening that gives him the idea. We also see never how he gets the idea or how he makes the plan. It's just later in the episode, when he needs it, because the episode is at his end, they have the plan. He has the plan. We never see how they make the plan, but it's in place. They also know how to defeat Sutekh now, which is totally not related to the mother stuff. All the Sutekh planning and also Sutekh action is in no place related to the Ruby mother stuff. It's just not. They just make it look like it. It's crazy.
She was...
It's happening over and over again.
It's happening over and over again. So now it is happening at several places and several times. In this meta second,